Welcome to LIM Fashion College's 76th Annual Fashion Show, Exposé, Expose the Pose. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in today and show your support. I'm sure you're already familiar, but let's get into the details, darling. LIM College, where business meets fashion. Founded in 1939 and devoted exclusively to the business of fashion, LIM's unique curriculum combines internship experiences, panels with industry professionals, guest speakers, and a faculty who has not only learned the trade, but has turned it in the field. LIM College stresses the importance of being proactive in education, internships, extracurricular interests, and the future of the students' careers. I want to take this time to personally thank President Elizabeth Marcuse, as well as Professor Coffey and Klein for this opportunity to host LIM Fashion College's first ever virtual fashion show. I'm your host, Maximo Xtravaganza from the iconic House of Xtravaganza. This year, the students chose the theme Exposé, Expose the Pose. This is an all-encompassing theme representing diversity and inclusivity through the lens of the 80s ballroom scene, with a 2021 twist. This theme was chosen to highlight the importance of diversity, inclusion, and resilience through adversity. This theme is also reflected in our pivot to a fully virtual show in the wake of COVID-19. With unexpected challenges, this new platform and perspective has allowed students to begin developing their theme even further. With live performances at a standstill, the students had to become creative in their use of digital media to continue their expression through fashion. Miss Rona was not going to get in anybody's way. Although the modality may have changed, the challenges this presented allowed their theme to flourish. The themes and looks for the show are inspired primarily by the 80s ballroom scene and influenced by trends and events in society today. The looks showcased explore the intersection of the two and how through diversity and acceptance, we are able to expose the pose. This show is entirely produced by LIM students, and with this year's being completely virtual, it has been an incredible learning experience about what actually goes into planning an event. The directors and club members have been responsible for all aspects of the show, including virtual set design, lighting design concepts, music, virtual concepts for hair, makeup, virtual styling, social media, and marketing. Did you write all that down, Miss Thing? The children are turning it. The Fashion Show Production Club allows LIM students, regardless of their major, to take their personal interests into different sectors of the fashion industry. They have taken what they learned in the classroom and applied and expanded on those interests as they worked on putting together this beautiful event. These club members will now be able to take their knowledge and experiences gained throughout the process of putting together this show and apply them to their future careers. As a dancer, multidisciplinary artist, digital creator, and member of the iconic House of Xtravaganza, I was chosen to represent the rich history of the ballroom scene in the digital age and expose my pose. As someone who expresses myself through the art of song, dance, photography, and videography, I'm well acquainted with the power art holds when it comes to self-expression, fostering communities, and representing those who may not otherwise have a voice. Trends in mainstream media, pop culture, music, and fashion are too often stolen from the ballroom scene and queer people of color. Tonight, we're here to honor those originators of those beloved trends. The themes of this show has sought out to celebrate these artful journeys. I am continuously pursuing my passion to create and share the stories of underrepresented queer people of color. Join us in our exploration of challenges and triumphs, highlighting diversity as we expose the pose.
Thank you, Maximo. It is an honor to have a member of the legendary House of Xtravaganza family join our LIM family for our most anticipated event of the year. Our students have an amazing show planned, so I will try and be brief. I just want to welcome everyone who's out there watching, students, families, friends, board members, alumni, the fashion community, and a very special welcome to our accepted students, the class of 2025. You're about to see what you can be a part of once you're at LIM. And on behalf of our entire faculty and staff, we hope that you will choose us. I feel like a parent tonight because I am so proud of what the students who have worked on this show have accomplished. This past year has been all about challenges and change. And our students and faculty advisors accepted those challenges and turned them into opportunities and triumphs. After our 2020 in-person show was canceled because of the pandemic, we quickly set up an elective course on creating a cutting-edge virtual fashion show. Using a platform generously provided by the fashion tech startup Big Thinks, students learned how to harness the power of artificial intelligence to create an immersive experience for a global audience. Many students who had worked hard on last year's show, along with new students who arrived this fall, pivoted to learn new digital skills and embrace this exciting format, which is truly the next frontier in the fashion business. And I am thrilled that LIM is the first college to do a virtual fashion show of this magnitude. In addition to the professional relevancy of its digital format, this show is important on another level. Its theme celebrates diversity, acceptance, inclusion, and free expression. And that is the kind of college community we work every day towards creating. Thank you again for joining us. You're in for a treat, so please enjoy the show.
You get ability coach, you can live your life the way you want to. And I asked him, I said, because his mother didn't know what to do. She said, find out if your nephew's gay. And I asked him, I said, you gay? He said, nah. I said, well, what is it? And he came up with some stuff that bisexual, transsexual, something like that, like, yo, like, any way it goes. And I said, oh, yo, young millennial kids are something new. I ain't never heard of before, you know, but people should be able to be who they want to be without being bullied. And that's why you have all these young kids commit suicide and stuff. That's the hurting part, you know.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our chat with the advisors about the 2021 Virtual Fashion Show, an experience to be remembered, but one we won't forget.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Benamou, and I am the advisor to the Cosmetic Club.
Hi, everyone. I am Terrence Coffey, and I am the advisor, one of the advisors of the Fashion Show Production Club.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy Klein. I'm the co-director with Professor Coffey on the Production and Marketing Club.
Hello, everyone. I'm Graylin King, and I am the visual advisor to the Visual Club.
And good afternoon. My name is Carlton Spence. I'm the faculty advisor for styling, the faculty advisor, one of the co-advisors for the fashion show.
Amazing. And I'm MT Taloki. I'm the Director of Student Life here at LIM College. And I have the honor and privilege of working with these amazing faculty to produce a co-curricular experience like no other.
We'll take that out.
Yeah.
We're taking this one out too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Take the Pantone out as well.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna put that in the notes for the presentation. I'll go back to it and I'll add it.
Actually, I think the model just looked like you, Alison, but she was a virtual model. She doesn't exist. You exist.
And another thing that should go in that folder is all the updated boards.
Okay.
Okay.
The styling boards, the beauty boards, the production boards, all the boards should go in there.
Right.
So for the boards, we like made some small revisions. They're pretty much for the most part still the same. We just made each scene a little bit more cohesive from what we had before. So this is Mother of the Year. As you can already tell, it's a very regal aesthetic. Everything is pretty much gold, ivory, and royal blue. We're also gonna add purple to the scene as well because that represents like regal color. So this is kind of like a streetwear scene, but it's a very structured streetwear. So we have like collared shirts mixed with jeans and things like that. So kind of like a slouch, like a more structured streetwear.
That is
Thank you.
fantastic play off of making it all cohesive. That's like a breath of fresh air. Keep going.
So this one we're making a little bit different by making it very drag inspired. So this is also a moment for cosmetics because the makeup needs to be very dragged out, extra, over the top, just because we thought that doing a pose show, we need to have some kind of homage to the drag culture.
So what do y'all think? This is gonna be on the back.
I like it. Can I have one of this?
Love it.
Good. It's a good
That's
level.
dope.
Good job. I like
That's amazing. What font is that? That's really nice.
Yeah. Did you
I'm not sure. Megan actually created this from our
Megan?
team, so we can.
She drew this herself?
No, I think it's a font.
It's nice though. I love it.
Hey, hello everybody. Today we're going to be going through the mood boards for the fashion show and do final edits, as well as just fix some final things and add the hair in. So I'm going to share my screen so we can go through it together. Okay. So we're going to go through all of the slides as well as the edits. So really it's just going to be Off the Avenue, Face Your Fierce, I Believe, Stay Woke, and then Revival needs to be edited a little bit.
Okay, so I have one last question, and I want every single person here, except for Nancy, sorry girl, to contribute at least a sentence to this. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna open this up to everybody. What do you think you have learned from the experience of planning this virtual fashion runway show? Feel free to talk about the challenges you overcame, but also what you think you'll remember most.
Let's not all go at once.
I think it's been more of kind of a reflection on why we do this and why it's so important. Even though we can't have this in-person experience, that obviously the energy kind of makes it what it is, and it's something that we all loved, and I'm sure something that drew many of us to the college and kind of was our final decision in coming here. The biggest part of that is we were admiring student work and seeing what LIM students created so that we knew what we were getting ourselves into when we go to college. And that's still a factor because we created this all together.
Didn't I tell you? They turned it. Now before you go, we would like to thank President Marcuse, Office of Student Life, the Admissions Office, Professors Coffey, Spence, Klein, Benamo, and King, as well as our student directors and fashion show production, styling, beauty, and visual clubs. Big thank you for helping us create our first ever virtual fashion show experience. And another huge thank you to all of our gracious designers, retailers, and VIP sponsors. A special shout out to all the high school students who entered our student design competition. To our online guests, thank you for signing in, and we hope you enjoyed the show. We look forward to seeing you in 2022. Last but definitely not least, we would like to welcome the incoming class of 2025 and congratulate the graduating class of 2021. Now go out there and expose your pose.